Hi guys, I'm Lula Miller, owner and master herbalist here at Wholehearted Apothecary. Today we're getting ready to go out to the gardens and harvest some sage. Culinary sage, I like to use it in teas, and in this case I'm going to be making an infused oil in order to make some deodorant. Culinary sage is antimicrobial, antibacterial, which makes it a great choice. And that crazy crash is my little friend here, Radcliffe. He is a crazy good boy. So I guess he's assisting today. There we are. The gardens are starting to come alive. It's pretty nice. That is a field of calendula. There we are. Collect some culinary sage here. And hopefully Radcliffe will calm down a bit in the background so you can hear me. Right now I'm just snipping the tops. It does enjoy being harvested. It will bush out and make more for us. This is actually sage in its second year. Often it'll come back for a few years in a zone 5 area. Okay, here's another great patch of sage. I'm gonna snip the tops. This one's gotten some of the green onions blossoms all over on them. I have to get those guys out of there in a bit. Antimicrobial, antibacterial. Excellent in a steam to get rid of colds, and fantastic in a natural deodorant. Guy right there. I'm snipping just above the joints where new fresh growth is starting to come out, sort of like suckers on a tomato plant. Sage is very high in volatile oils, which makes it have that wonderful scent when you rub the leaves together. As I am intending on infusing this into an oil as my deodorant base, what I will do is make sure before I go to harvest it that it's been at least 2 days since the last rain, and that it is after 10 o'clock in the morning, after all of the morning dew has evaporated. We don't want any extra moisture getting into our oils. Any moisture in there can result in molding. Which we obviously don't want. Okay. Getting a little bit in our basket here. A few more snips on this plant, and then we'll move to the next. Sage for more than Thanksgiving turkey. Trim here, and I think this guy is good. And this sage is in its second year, so it's got some pretty good growth on it. Let me show you. So this one had several joints where new growth was coming out. But when I am snipping, see there's the 2 big leaves here. And then there's these little guys coming up, kind of like suckers on a tomato plant. So what I will do is snip right here above those, in the part that's remaining on the plant. And then these will bush out and become long stems, like this one. Now this one leaf has a bit of a funky shape to it, so we're gonna get rid of that. I don't want that in there. So this sage is in its second year, and often in the second year they will start producing flower spikes. So you do want to trim off your flower spikes when it's this early in the season, otherwise the plant will go to seed, and having completed its life cycle, it will be done for the year. If you keep cutting them back, it'll produce more leaves, more stems, and then you'll get to continue to harvest a few more times this season. Now, we're not going to throw out the blossoms, but I don't use them infused oils. What I do is make herb-infused vinegars with them. And I will later use those vinegars, which turn out pink, by the way, for extra fun, and make salad dressings with them. Lavenders are getting ready to bloom. Soon it'll be time to harvest them. Time for yarrow, this white flower too. I'll be needing some tinctures and infused oils with that. I'm seeing right here echinacea. It's starting to make blooms or flower buds. Harvested all the western mugwort from here the other day. Peas are happy. Over here we've got wood betony. That's going to flower soon too. Recently harvested my Monarda fistulosa bee balm or wild bergamot. It's an elecampane that has escaped where it's supposed to be. I have to dig that guy up and move him, but that's okay because we harvest the roots in the fall, so that'll make that easy. All my little miniature tea roses back here have just started blooming. This is our valerian, these white flowers here, which I have already harvested flowers from to make a tincture of the flowers. It has a lighter hand than valerian root, but still very calming. Blackcap raspberries over here are getting a little wild, but they're starting to set fruit. This is exciting. My apple trees, some of them are making apples for the first time ever this year. So there's a few little ones scattered about. Okay, let's see. Got one more patch of sage to harvest over here. So these are actually, my daughters each have their own little raised beds. And they're starting to get going pretty well. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Collect some sage from my daughter's gardens. Actually, one of her middle names is Sage, so she always wants to grow some. And it seems to like her. It's pretty happy in her garden. Help it bush out a little bit and get her some more this year. I don't know if you can see Radcliffe in the background. He's sitting there eating violets. He is a funny puppy. One of his favorite foods to find and eat outside is motherwort. If you've ever had that, you know just how bitter it is. But he is all about it. Okay, see, oh, one more snip. Well, I think that brings us to the end of our sage harvest.